it was, just a terrible movie. I remember sitting there and, looking at this, and it was funny because our local movie critics were just absolutely adoring this movie. They were giving it 4 out of 5 stars and everything. And I'm sitting there, and one hardcore fan, at the top of his lungs at the end of the movie went off and went, "What the is that?" And, pretty much summed up how all of us felt about it.
The movie was really good. It's just Venom was done like crap. It looked like they had basically spent 5 minutes, brainstorming how to do Venom, and they came up with that garbage instead.
Well, I think it was, I don't know. I mean, I don't understand why Sony would have pressured Sam Raimi to go off and to do a Venom. I know, I mean, he's, since he's a newer character, he's a very beloved character. I understand kind of the pressuring, but, it shouldn't have been something that Sam Raimi should have had to do.
Just because Sony was taking Sam Raimi to the ball doesn't mean that Sam Raimi had to put out.
I'm not going to say anything about that.
That's basically what he did. Like, when you describe it, he gave into their version of Venom. He gave into their version of the movie on how to do things. He didn't even know
Venom. He was like, he grew up, reading Spider-Man. He wasn't reading Spider-Man when Venom, arrived, so he wasn't familiar with the character.
He missed the greatness. Any great director or producer does the research worthwhile. So yes, Sam Raimi is partly at fault, but at the same point, he put out way too soon.
I'm going to just...
We're Deadpool in this crap.
We're Deadpool in this crap, yeah, absolutely. I mean, come on.
We're going to keep it PG-17.
Yes, we are, I suppose. But I don't know. I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see, where everything goes. I mean, I'm really curious where, if the relationship between Marvel and Sony really does well. I mean, think of it. We could see a properly done Venom movie, or at least character. We could see Carnage, which, I mean...
It's Carnage.
I'm sorry. Like, any of the major symbiotes would be just epic.
Now, my thing is, do you think that Fox will ever get tired of effing up, Fantastic Four?
Considering that, now that they've done this movie, I think they have like 7 years. Correct me if I'm wrong. 7 years to go off and bring out another Fantastic Four movie. All they had to do was bring out a movie, and they automatically, keep the rights to the characters for at least 7 more years, I think it is.
They need to stop screwing the dog, or the duck, or whatever the heck they have in their closet, and give up the rights to, the Fantastic Four back to Marvel, because the fans need... They need to see what we actually want to see. We grew up with this beautiful storyline, characters, all this stuff, and I'm tired of seeing that turn into garbage.
So, who do you think is worse? Sony with Spider-Man, or
Fox? Hands down, Fox. Fox is like the evil empire with a boil stuck in the frickin', Okay. Evil empire with a boil who mated with Freddy Krueger.
Okay.
That is Fox.
That is just some imagery I do not want stuck in my head.
Or that's like Freddy Krueger sweating all over, what's her name from, crap. Melissa McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy and Freddy Krueger getting it on.
Okay.
That is Fox.
I've just got, shivers. I'm so repulsed by the idea.
Imagine if they had a baby. That might be Fox, too.
God. Okay.
Fox is all kinds of evil.
But Sony has just
Screw Sony.
Sony's put out some crap.
But
And
Sony...
no. And for the third time, and they're doing yet another reboot, on Spider-Man. And yet, of course, this time, at least they're doing it with Marvel, so... I would knock on wood, but there's no wood around here.
Even though Sony continues to remake Spider-Man, they still do a better job than Fox does with the Fantastic Four, even with their eyes closed.
Oh, God.
There is no comparison. Fox cannot do a proper movie if they were paid to do it right.
I argue that point, and I will argue it with one simple word. Deadpool.
Screw you. Actually, you know what? No, you cannot say...
And Days of Future Past, the last X-Men movie that came out was really good as well.
You cannot say that Fox had anything to do with Deadpool. And I have reasons to point that out. One, it was good. Two, Stan Lee had an appearance. Stan Lee does not make appearances in movies that he does not have a part in. And it listed him number one as producer and all that stuff. So Stan Lee had a part to it. Screw Fox. Fox does not deserve credit. I will take that to my grave.
Oh, you will you? Okay, well, there's no point because I don't want to argue and cause you to die and stuff. And I don't know what else.
I got nothing else.
You got nothing else. So, I mean, I don't know.
We are going to have a conversation one day on this show about Fox because there's been people breathing down my neck. Darth Panda, who wants to talk about Fox.
Well, then you should have got Darth Panda to come on the show.
I could have, but it's a Tuesday, and he works unlike the rest of us. He has night jobs. We have day jobs.
Yes, good for us. Yeah, I don't know.
We're Batman.
So, hey guys, we have spent the last, 37 minutes pretty much babbling about Deadpool and Marvel and pretty much done anything of any redeeming value whatsoever.
I've been picturing Deadpool and Harley Quinn in a closet. No, I've been picturing Harley Quinn in a closet. No, Harley Quinn and me. Full circle.
No redeeming value whatsoever.
Hey, you know what? A lot of redeeming value. Marvel is awesome. Fox sucks. Sony's a close second. And Deadpool's awesome. That is what everyone has learned from our show tonight, is that we have no flippin' clue what we're talking about anymore. And I'm tired of reiterating it.
Oh, God, we're just... You know what? Someone
I have fourth-walled you, fool.
Someone throw us a lifeline. We need to get out of this rabbit hole.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna end our show for tonight. We're gonna talk, do our thing.
We need to go off and seriously get some more guests on the show. If you want to come on our show for anything, just shoot us a line. Send us a message on Twitter. You can follow this fellow I guess he's to my left. I don't know, right?
You have to talk about me when I have things in my mouth, don't you? Yes, I'm drinking.
Yeah, that's what you were doing.
Hey, whoa. Deadpool came for a visit. It's not my fault he likes to teabag people.
Just go off and say your damn Twitter.
At real CAPT Fizz or at real Captain Fizz.
You can follow me, this local fellow, at that masked guy. Follow the show at Fizz Masked Show. Go off. You want to be on the show? Send us a message. We'll love to have you on the show because honestly, it can't be any worse than what we've done today.
Oh hell, it can.
Of course.
You can have another us. Another me? Oh hell, that would suck. Two of me. What would we talk about? Oh crap! Everything in the moon.
I would just leave. There would be no point in having me on here whatsoever because, well, yeah. Anyways, follow the show. Don't
follow the show. Apparently,
don't follow the show. Just. Go to our website, www.fizzmashedshow.com. And,
sounded Indian.
I believe there's, the first 40-some-odd episodes of the show on there. And, of course, it gives you a link to not just our Twitter accounts, but as well our Facebook account.
We have Facebook?
We have Facebook!
Holy crap, we're technological!
If you say so. We're even on linked up sort of, kind of, a little bit. I don't know.
I don't like linking up to anything.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Damn it. You're not supposed to do that's what she said jokes on air to me. That's an in private moment.
Lord, I apologize. Bliss and pygmies in Africa. And in the meantime, and in between time, good night. God bless. May the force be with you.
And as always, I'm full of crap. And stay frosty. Good night, everybody.
Good night.